Yes, it has been some time since I've updated you guys on Dawn Awakening, but I'm back and let's get straight into it. To start off, I want to talk about the two previews that I'll be running in the background, which is possibly related to Explorable Interiors. Now, this isn't 100% confirmed, but if this is the case, then this would be a first in mobile shooters genre. Now, when you do look at the preview, it is obviously only showcasing the place, but perhaps in game it could be populated with NPCs and probably act as a hub, or there is a possibility it could be explorable location that is inside the building. There is also another preview of a building that showcases its interiors, but I have a gut feeling that this one is just a hub where you can go talk to NPCs or perhaps even other players, so I'm not gonna give you guys too much hope on the explorable interior part, but if it does come to that, then this will be a game changer for sure. The next topic is going to take the most part of this video and is about the raid bosses. I have previously talked about raid bosses, but the recent preview showcases one new raid boss which kind of resembles a witch-like entity, but let me tell you guys now that the raid bosses in this game look very detailed and is going to be one of the main features you should look out for in Dawn Awakening. So in this preview, it seems as you drain the boss's health, it will change its attack pattern. For example, one of the raid bosses in this video starts using more aggressive attacks that is harder to dodge or evade from. In general, the attacks will change depending on the amount of health points remaining, and you'll possibly have to deal with the boss and your regular zombie enemies to make the boss battle more challenging. For example's sake, you can take Call of Duty Mobile zombie boss battle, but much more detailed in Dawn Awakening. You guys have to notice that each raid boss looks highly detailed, which I'm really liking so far, and their attacks are also unique as well, which makes this part of Dawn Awakening very well done. One of the bosses does look very similar to one of the bosses from State of Decay 2, but we will just let that go. As for how many raid bosses there are in game, I'm not completely sure, but just from the preview there seems to be a total of 6, and this is not confirmed, but there could be more in future updates. But 6 raid bosses is going to be extremely fun as we will be having some variety and time to beat them and make guides before we get tired. I have also seen a helicopter and a mech as bosses, but I'm unsure if those two could be counted as raid bosses or just normal bosses that you can beat from a normal mission. We'll just have to wait and see on that. The fourth enemy faction has finally been revealed, and if you want to know more about the enemy factions, click on my previous lore video on the enemy factions. But the last enemy faction is named Predators, and it kinda does look intimidating, and as for the description, it says that this group have abandoned all good thoughts in their hearts and are very unscrupulous predators just to survive. Moreover, this group of villains wandered about without a fixed base, they do not have a sophisticated equipment, so they're the total opposite of sand eagles, and plundered the supplies of other survivors, like a group of hungry wild dogs on the move, destroying everything and then leaving. Seems this group is more animalistic just as their name suggests, and in my opinion this is my least favorite faction, but let me know which is your favorite faction. Last but not least, we have cosplay for this game. Now this may not be super important, but the fact there is already cosplay for this mobile game is quite surprising. I mean, Tencent is promoting this game quite heavily in China, and this game hasn't even been released yet, which makes me think that this is pure marketing tactics to pull in as many players as possible. Yeah, that's you, Life After players. Alright, that is it for this video guys. Please like and subscribe and let me know if you're excited about raid bosses in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.